Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and I am proud to bring you another edition of About Last Nightmare. Now, this is a segment, for those of you who are new to my channel, this is a segment that I have been doing since early in my YouTube journey. And I actually do this segment with a very good friend of mine, Nick, the last Shoegazer. What we would do is we would watch a movie and do a two-part review. Now, Nick had some things going on in his life, and he was kind of forced to take his channel down to kind of focus more on his career and his family for a while, which I completely understand and I completely respect. But this is something that we really wanted to keep going. And between him and I, we have been extremely, extremely busy. So it has been a minute since we've had an About Last Nightmare. But I am very proud to bring you another episode of About Last Nightmare. Last night, Nick and I watched Dark Water. Actually, Dark Waters. Now, Dark Waters is a 1993 film which runs approximately 94 minutes and is also known by the name Dead Waters. Now, this is written and directed by Mariano Bino. Now, he's responsible for Trinity of Darkness and a bunch of shorts. Now, this stars Louise Salter as Elizabeth. She was in Interview with a Vampire, where she played a Paris vampire, and Shadowheart. This also stars Verena Simmons as Sarah. Couldn't find anything on her. This was the only thing she had done. And Maria Capriste as Mother Superior. Now, unfortunately, she passed away on October 25th, 1993, at the age of 79. That was the same year this movie came out. She had done Vidma, The Lost Letter, and War and Peace. She had about 50 credits to her name, anywhere from television shows to shorts to independent films. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach to this. I'm going to give you a very basic synopsis because this movie was awesome. And the reason why I'm going to give you a very basic synopsis is because I want you guys to go out and see this for yourself. Elizabeth goes overseas to check out a convent that her father had been funding until his death. And she was basically going over there to find out why and if she should keep funding the convent. And while she's there, a bunch of weird things start to happen. This is basically nunsploitation, and I'm going to kind of have to leave it there because I don't really want to give anything away in this film. If you haven't seen this film, do yourself a favor. Check this one out. It is awesome. Now, a couple things that I wanted to talk about, and this was something that I brought up to Nick last night when we were watching the film. In 2006, the company No Shame, which I have one or two of their things, they brought out a DVD that had the director's cut, and it also had a piece or a replica of the amulet in the film. The amulet has a lot to do with the film. I'm not going to get into that because, like I said, I don't want to give anything away. So this had a replica, like I said, of the amulet and the director's cut, which was actually shortened the movie by 7 minutes. Now, this Blu-ray right here is a Severin Blu-ray. Now, on it says 1994, which is not correct. The movie came out in 1993. And it also says it's 89 minutes, which is also incorrect because it is 94 minutes. So they kind of got this one wrong on here. But the No Shame DVD looked really cool, and like I said, I kind of sent a link over to Nick to look at it, and I just thought it was neat that I found that, and the kind of stuff it contained. Now, this is considered an unsploitation, and it was filmed in Rome, Russia, and the Ukraine. Now, this has a beautiful, beautiful feel to it. It kind of plays out a little bit like an Italian nunsploitation kind of monster movie in a way. It definitely has that feel to it. It has the feel of the other hell. It has the feel of the church. And Nick and I were actually commenting on that back and forth, that it has that kind of feel to it. The atmosphere, the setting, the acting, the gore, these were all something that really, really surprised me. This entire movie surprised me. Now, I originally bought this film last year for Black Friday, and I did a video on it. You can check out all the other stuff I got on Black Friday. But I did pick this up because I heard it was going out of print. I'm not sure if it has yet, but I did hear it was going out of print. And also because Nick had this in his collection, and I wanted to get it so we could have something to do for About Last Nightmare. Like I said, we have been busy. He's been incredibly busy, and we really haven't gotten around to it. But we hope to do it a little bit more frequently. This is something I definitely missed. Nick was one of my very best friends on YouTube. One of the first guys I met on YouTube, and we have a very strong connection. Like I said, unfortunately, he had to leave the community for a while. Hopefully not permanently, but, I look forward to the day when he's able to make videos again and join in the horror community, because he was an asset to the community. One of the nicest people I've ever met. One of the most genuine people I've ever met. And we had a ton of fun with this one. If you guys like Italian films, but they have that Italian feel, it's kind of hard to explain. They have the Italian feel, but the acting is brilliant. The images are brilliant. It's just a really solid story. Very, very impressive. Definitely pick this one up. I think you'll like it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.